What made Kareem Abdul Jabbar's skyhook the most unstoppable shot in basketball history? It wasn't flashy, but it was unblockable, precise, and scored 38,387 career points, second only to LeBron James. At 7 feet 2 inches, Kareem released the ball nearly 11 feet in the air, making defenders like Wilt Chamberlain and Moses Malone look helpless. Can you think of facing a move that even Hall of Famers couldn't stop? Or a shot so smooth it felt like watching ballet in mid-air? Why has this legendary move faded away, and could it ever return? Stick around, we will break it all down. And if you love stories that blend skill, legacy, and basketball science, hit that subscribe button. This one's for you. On April 5, 1984, history was made at the Thomas and Mack Center in Las Vegas. Over 18,000 fans packed the arena to watch Kareem Abdul Jabbar and the Los Angeles Lakers face the Utah Jazz. But everyone knew this was more than just a regular season game. With less than 9 minutes left, Magic Johnson passed the ball to Kareem, and with his signature move, the skyhook, he scored his 31,420th career point, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's long-standing scoring record. Can you imagine the pressure in that moment? How would you have reacted in front of thousands? Kareem finished the game with 22 points, going 10 for 14 from the field and 2 for 2 at the free throw line, along with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. After setting the record, the game paused as his teammates celebrated and the crowd erupted in a standing ovation. The Lakers went on to win 129-115, but that night belonged to Kareem. Doesn't it feel like moments like these define greatness? What would it feel like to achieve something no one else has ever done? Kareem Abdul Jabbar wasn't always known by that name. Born Ferdinand Louis Alcindor Jr. on April 16, 1947 in New York City, he changed his name in 1971 after converting to Islam. In 1969, the Milwaukee Bucks picked him first overall in the NBA draft, and he didn't disappoint. He was named Rookie of the Year in 1970, and by the very next season, he won his first NBA championship and his first of 6 MVP awards, a record still standing. How do you think Kareem maintained excellence over such a long period? He joined the Lakers in 1975, helping build a dynasty that captured titles in 1980, 1982, 1985, 1987, and 1988. For 2 full decades, he was a consistent force, a 19-time All-Star, 6-time champion. Before the skyhook was legendary, it was just a developing move. As a kid, already a foot taller than his classmates, Kareem practiced the Mekon drill, laying the foundation for his skyhook. But as he grew, so did the move, becoming the skyhook, where the ball was released so high it seemed to float out of the sky. Did you ever try a skyhook yourself while shooting around? How did it feel? In college, the dunk was banned, giving him fewer options to score. So he focused on the skyhook, and it flourished. Once he hit the NBA, it was nearly unstoppable. Only rare giants like Wilt Chamberlain could even try to block it. Kareem made it look effortless, whether turning left or right, faking with his shoulder, or using his off arm to create space. He mastered the art. Have you ever seen a move in any sport so effective that it became a player's trademark? That was the skyhook, and more than anything else, it was reliable. It was his bread and butter, scoring countless points when it mattered most. Is this your vibe? Show love, like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more epic moments. Think a shot where the release point is 10 to 11 feet in the air. That's the skyhook. Kareem, standing 7 feet 2 inches, could stretch even higher when leaping off 1 foot and fully extending his arm. No defender could reach it in time. Doesn't that sound like a cheat code? What's the most unguarded move you've seen in basketball? According to one detailed breakdown from the 1983 playoffs, Kareem shot 50% on skyhooks, even while facing Hall of Famers like Moses Malone and Artis Gilmore. That's an elite percentage. His shot wasn't just high, it had finesse. A soft backspin released from his fingertips made it nearly impossible to block or predict. His wide left leg sweep sealed off defenders. Even if they timed everything perfectly, his off arm would subtly push them away just enough to clear space. Kareem once said, "If I knew where someone was, that person was not going to block that shot." Can you think of trying to stop something so refined, yet so physically imposing? This wasn't just a basketball move. It was a science of precision and positioning. Why doesn't anyone use the skyhook anymore? That's the big question. Players like Joel Embiid, though skilled in the post, rarely use it. Karl Anthony Towns even admitted, "Nobody ever taught me the skyhook." Isn't it strange how one of the most effective shots has almost vanished? Shouldn't more players want an unblockable go-to move? Kareem blamed it on the three-point revolution. They don't want 2 points. They want to go out there in the stratosphere and shoot 3-pointers. He has a point. Most big men today face the basket, stretching the floor. The rump to the rim centers of Kareem's era, nearly extinct. Even in his own time, Abdul Jabbar was the last to lean on the skyhook, with others like Bob Lanier and Willis Reed fading away. And despite its success, the league never embraced the shot. Why do you think coaches haven't pushed for its return? Is it because it's difficult to teach, or simply not cool anymore? The skyhook didn't die because it stopped working. It faded because no one else could make it work the way Kareem did. If you love basketball history, you'll know some skyhooks became legendary. Game 6 of the 1974 NBA Finals, for instance, Kareem hits a skyhook at the buzzer in double overtime to force Game 7 against the Celtics. Can you picture the crowd's reaction? Have you ever hit a game winner in your games? Then there's Magic Johnson's first ever NBA game. Kareem drains a buzzer-beater skyhook, and Magic leaps into his arms only for Kareem to remind him there are 81 more games left. That's a memory for the ages. The most iconic? April 5th, 1984. Kareem uses the skyhook to pass Wilt Chamberlain in career points, launching him into NBA immortality. This wasn't just a scoring tool, it was a career-defining weapon. From the baseline to the paint, Kareem made it count in the biggest moments. Think of it like Nolan Ryan's fastball. He threw it every time and it still worked. Let's be real, the skyhook isn't coming back anytime soon. The kids today want step-backs, dunks, and threes. Is it about the flashover function? Do you think we've lost something beautiful? Even Shaquille O'Neal admitted his era likes to be a lot cooler. But let's ask, what's cooler than a shot you literally can't block? Oscar Robertson once said, "It's almost a ballet-type shot. There's so much rhythm and balance in it." The term skyhook itself came from broadcaster Eddie Doucette, who saw Kareem launch it in slow motion and exclaimed, "That ball is coming out of the sky." Doesn't that give you chills? So maybe it's not that the skyhook isn't cool. Maybe Kareem wasn't considered flashy, and that perception stuck. But the truth? The move was art, science, and power rolled into one. Could anyone ever replicate that kind of genius? Or was the skyhook meant for just one man, Kareem Abdul Jabbar? Kareem's skyhook was more than a shot. It was pure magic, a move that fused grace, power, and precision into basketball immortality. No one before or since after that has mastered it like he did. As the game evolves, some things fade, but legends like the skyhook, they echo forever. Love exploring the magic of the game. Hit subscribe, share your thoughts, and help us celebrate the legends that shaped the sport.